There's no denying the recent wedding between Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sánchez in Venice was the most lavish affair of the summer, at least so far, and it was certainly the most star-studded. But according to insiders, the three-day event was also extremely heartfelt and full of love, and there wasn't a dry eye in the house. After Sánchez walked down the aisle in her custom high-neck Dolce & Gabbana gown on Friday, June 27th. "We all cried watching you walk down the aisle in pure bliss," Kim Kardashian wrote to Sánchez on Instagram the day following the nuptials. "The love we all felt in the room is what we will never forget." The sentiment was shared by many of the stars and power players who converged in Venice for the big event. "Truly, the entire celebration was sincere and heartfelt," noted Diane von Furstenberg, who hosted an intimate pre-wedding dinner for the couple on Wednesday evening, June 25th. The following day, the festivities began in earnest with a welcome party for friends of the duo, including Tom Brady, David Geffen, Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey, Gayle King, Orlando Bloom, Sydney Sweeney, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kris Jenner, Kendall Jenner, Kylie Jenner, Ivanka Trump, and Jared Kushner, Karlie Kloss, and Josh Kushner, and Kim and Khloe Kardashian, among others. While people kept readers up to date with all the details, the list guessed the dress details. There was also plenty you didn't see. Read on for behind-the-scenes intel about the extravaganza that one insider simply described as epic. The designer has said she now spends a good amount of her time in Venice, where she and her media mogul husband have a home. On Wednesday, June 25th, they hosted an intimate dinner for Jeff, Lauren, and their kids. Von Furstenberg later told People the weekend was full of true emotion. "Love is life," she noted. At the welcome event on Thursday, June 26th, held at a closed cloister adjacent to the Madonna dell'Orto church, attendees were treated to a feast of Italian pasta, prepared by Fabrizio Mellini, the chef behind the 3 Michelin-starred restaurant Quattro Passi in Nerano, Naples. They were also treated to famous Neapolitan pizza by Ciro Oliva, a 32-year-old fourth-generation pizzaiolo who has revolutionized his family's historic pizzeria Concetta I Tresanti. The British singer, who also performed at William and Kate's royal wedding in 2011, their first dance was to Goulding's cover of Elton John's Your Song, also played at Jeff and Lauren's reception, People confirmed. However, the first song played after the couple were declared husband and wife was a version of Can't Help Falling in Love by Matteo Bocelli. Andrea Bocelli's son Bill Gates slipped quietly into Venice's Gallery dell'Accademia on Monday, June 30, to spend a quiet moment contemplating Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man, which only recently was taken out of protective storage, a source told People. Gates has long been a fan of da Vinci's, famously acquiring the artist's Leicester Codex for $30 million in 1994. Nope, there's no bad blood, according to the Daily Mail. Eva Longoria, a longtime friend of Sánchez, had a scheduling conflict filming her CNN series Eva Longoria Searching for France. However, she did go to Paris to celebrate Sánchez's bachelorette party earlier in the month, alongside Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian. A few days after the Parisian party, she told People, "It's so nice to celebrate love. It's just the best feeling in the world to be there and go yay love." It's already been noted that Usher sang Yeah and other hits at the Saturday night event, and DJ Cassidy spun hits spanning all genres. Think classic danceable wedding songs. Brick House Anybody. The Friday night reception also featured music by Norwegian DJ Kygo and DJ Makwak, who also spun tunes at several events, according to an insider. Saturday night was a total rager, according to a guest who was there. It went until 4 in the morning after starting at 7 p.m., the source says. Everyone was wearing silk and robes and slippers and things like that. There was a buffet with loads of Italian desserts, like tiramisu, canelous chocolate, and these were at different stations of food. There were also cabaret-style dancers like Moulin Rouge style. On the final day of the affair, some fresh faces noted that they were in Venice for the shindig, including Diplo and Jessica Alba. A source tells People that Mick Jagger was also at the Saturday night party alongside Jerry and Jessica Seinfeld, who got down on the dance floor alongside everyone else as DJ Makwak spun Rihanna's We Found Love. It was epic, the guest tells People, adding Best Dancer award goes to Jessica Alba. She was tearing up the dance floor. Venice, the city of romance, gondolas, and timeless charm, was transformed into the epicenter of glitz, glamour, and undeniable love as Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sánchez tied the knot in what has easily become the most lavish and talked about wedding of the summer, perhaps even the decade. This wasn't just a wedding, it was a statement, a spectacle, and a once-in-a-lifetime gathering of some of the world's most influential people, all under one stunning Italian skyline, while the public saw glimpses of the star-studded affair through carefully curated Instagram posts and glossy paparazzi shots. The real magic happened behind the scenes, and now, thanks to insiders and guess those exclusive details are finally coming to light. As early as June 24th, Venice started buzzing with the quiet arrival of private jets, mega yachts, and motorcades carrying the creme de la creme of the global elite. Hotels like the Aman Venice Gritty Palace and Cipriani were fully booked not by tourists but by billionaires, Hollywood royalty, and tech moguls. Even locals, used to seeing celebrities wandering their picturesque streets, admitted they had never seen anything like this. Entire canals were temporarily closed to accommodate security for VIP arrivals. Paparazzi and boats jostled for the best vantage points while drones hovered quietly overhead. Lauren Sanchez, who has long been admired for her bold fashion choices, didn't disappoint. Her arrival looks in Venice ranged from sleek monochrome dresses to elaborate silk gowns, paired with towering heels and statement jewelry. Jeff Bezos, equally dapper, leaned into a sophisticated Italian-style relaxed suits in neutral tones, paired with designer loafers, sunglasses, and his signature confident smile. The festivities officially began with an intimate dinner hosted by fashion icon Diane von Furstenberg, who has become a close confidant of the couple. The setting, her stunning palazzo overlooking the Grand Canal, a space usually reserved for the most private of gatherings. The guest list for this private dinner was notably tight: immediate family members and a select few close friends. According to insiders, the vibe was relaxed but deeply emotional. Von Furstenberg herself later remarked to people, "Love is life," reflecting on the evening where laughter echoed through marble halls, and toasts were made over candlelit tables adorned with peonies, roses, and rare orchids imported specifically for the occasion. One guest described the evening as the calm before the magnificent storm. The following day, the guest list exploded into full Hollywood and Silicon Valley royalty mode. The welcome party was held at a secluded cloister adjacent to the Madonna dell'Orto Church, an architectural masterpiece hidden away from the typical tourist pots. The culinary experience was nothing short of legendary. Guests were treated to handcrafted Neapolitan pizzas prepared by Ciro Oliva, the fourth-generation pizzaiolo who has turned Naples' Concetta I Tresanti into a global sensation. His specialty, a delicate pizza with burrata basil foam and a drizzle of Amalfi lemon oil that had even the most seasoned foodies swooning. Chef Fabrizio Mellini from the Michelin-starred Quattro Passi curated a pasta-tasting experience that was, according to one guest, life-changing. Imagine handmade ravioli filled with ricotta and black truffle served under chandeliers strung between ancient stone columns. The guest list practically a who's who of global influence, from Tom Brady mingling with Bill Gates to Oprah sharing laughs with Gayle King and Sydney Sweeney. The star power was blinding. Also spotted were Orlando Bloom and Katy Perry sharing a quiet moment on a balcony, Leonardo DiCaprio arriving fashionably late in his signature baseball cap, and the entire Kardashian-Jenner clan holding court in a corner, dressed head to toe in designer silk. Karlie Kloss and husband Josh Kushner were seen chatting animatedly with Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner, proving once again that in these circles, business, politics, and entertainment intertwined seamlessly. The big day, as the sun dipped below the horizon, turning the Venetian sky into a canvas of fiery oranges and soft purples. Lauren Sanchez stepped out in her custom high-necked Dolce & Gabbana gown, a breathtaking piece featuring intricate lacework, delicate beading, and a dramatic cathedral-length veil that caught the light with every step. Kim Kardashian wasn't exaggerating when she posted, "We all cried watching you walk down the aisle." In pure bliss, according to one source, there wasn't a dry eye in the house. The emotion in the room was palpable, with even some of the most stoic business titans visibly moved. The ceremony itself took place in a private garden within a centuries-old palazzo, framed by marble statues and flower arches of white peonies and garden roses. The couple exchanged vows under a canopy of hanging wisteria, with the gentle lapping of water from nearby canals as their background music. As Lauren walked toward Jeff, Matteo Bocelli, the son of famed tenor Andrea Bocelli, performed a stunning rendition of Can't Help Falling in Love. Guests described it as a moment frozen in time. The reception, a night of unparalleled glamour. Post-ceremony, guests were whisked away, some by gondola, others by private water taxis, to the reception venue, which was nothing short of a fairy tale. Venetian glass chandeliers hung from every tree, and thousands of flickering candles floated in the central fountain. The first dance was set to Ellie Goulding's ethereal performance of Your Song, the same track she famously sang at Prince William and Kate Middleton's royal wedding. Goulding's voice filled the air, soft and powerful, as the newlyweds twirled under a canopy of stars. But make no mistake, this wasn't just an elegant affair, it was a party. DJ Kigo took over the decks as the evening progressed, blending house music with classic wedding anthems. Usher himself performed, turning the dance floor into a scene that could rival Coachella. Guests screamed with excitement when he launched into Yeah, and even Oprah was seen busting out dance moves that had the crowd cheering. Saturday, June 28th, the pajama after party. If Friday was elegant, Saturday was indulgent fun. Themed as a pajama party, guests swapped ball gowns and tuxedos for silk robes, designer pajamas, and luxury slippers. The venue transformed into a Moulin Rouge-style cabaret, complete with velvet drapes, feathered performers, and burlesque dancers. Jessica Alba stole the show literally. According to guests, her moves on the dance floor were unmatched, earning her the unofficial title of Best Dancer of the Night. Diplo and DJ Makwak kept the energy high, spinning everything from Rihanna's We Found Love to classic disco hits. Mick Jagger was spotted swaying near the stage, while Jerry Seinfeld and Jessica Seinfeld shared a dance that had onlookers smiling. The buffet, an endless display of Italian desserts, tiramisu, cannoli, chocolate fountains, and gelato served in hand-painted porcelain cups. A guest revealed the party didn't stop until after 4 a.m. At one point, people were dancing barefoot on the marble floors, holding champagne flutes and laughing like teenagers. Sunday, June 29th, farewell but make it art. By Sunday, most guests were nursing sore feet and happy hangovers, but the weekend wasn't quite over. Bill Gates, ever the intellectual, took time to quietly slip away to Venice's Gallery dell'Accademia to view Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man, a rare treat, as the iconic work had only recently been taken out of protective storage. Meanwhile, some of the remaining guests, including Orlando Bloom, Jessica Alba, and Karlie Kloss, took gondola rides through the quieter canals, reflecting on the whirlwind of the last 3 days. The takeaway, a celebration of love, power, and legacy. What set this wedding apart wasn't just the jaw-dropping luxury or the unmatched guest list, it was the sincerity. Multiple attendees echoed the same sentiment. This wasn't just a display of wealth, it was a celebration of real love. From the handwritten vows to the spontaneous dance circles. At 3 a.m., every moment reflected a couple deeply in love and supported by a community of friends who were genuinely happy for them. Eva Longoria, who couldn't attend due to filming commitments, but had celebrated with Lauren earlier in Paris, perhaps summed it up best. It's so nice to celebrate love. It's just the best feeling in the world to be there and go, yay, love. And if there's one thing the world can agree on, at least for this weekend, it's that love, no matter how grand or intimate, is always worth celebrating.